Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the US30 trading strategy guide. And I look forward to obviously finishing this video in like 25, 30 minutes for you. Um, I'm obviously gonna upload this only next week because I've been watching this strategy play out for the last 2 weeks now. 3 more weeks of it doing it successfully. I feel like I will upload this strategy and add it to the online course. Um, I'm confident it really could actually go live already, but I just think that after all the back testing I've done, trading it myself, I'd be happy with it going up a week from now. So the first thing I want to do is when it's a Sunday night, I want to start in the daily time frame, look for levels of support and so on. Now, because it is what's today? Today is Sunday, the 17th of May. It's the 17th of May? Yes, it is. 17th of May today. So this week, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles was last week's candles, right? So let me just use the replay tool and delete them, right? So it's almost like we're going back in time to what, the 8th, 9th, the 10th of May, the 9th of May, whatever the date was. Either way, you want to look at levels where that has not been retested, right? So a level starting from top down, looking at this level over here, you obviously want price to come back to, let me just see, this level was retested here. Then we have this level over here, right? This level was not retested, and then these 2 days passed by. Uh, that's another key level, okay? So once you've marked those two levels, you go from the daily and you watch US30 strictly on the 15-minute, right? So go to the 15-minute, and I'm going to play out candle by candle. So watching it from the open, um, 4 15-minute candles are an hour. So let's go through the first 2 hours. Let me say 4 15-minute candles are an hour. So let me go through 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Let's go through 20 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, what's the time now? So it's Monday morning, 4:45. Nobody's trading. So let's go into, I want to get into London. We just use Forex time zone converter. Forex time zone converter. I think London is like 9 o'clock. Let me just change my time zone, time and date. No, set the time now. 21:49 now. Okay, there we go. 9:49 is my time. So London open is at 9 a.m. my time, right? 9 a.m. Yeah, cool. So we're approaching 9 a.m. So what we want to obviously recognize here is that this level from 2 o'clock in the morning when market opened up, right, was a level of support. And as we approach London, let's see what happens when price comes up to that level, right? It's that level, smack bang. Now, market's basically 9 o'clock is the opening bell. So watch this. Check the price off that level, right? It's a previous support level, now testing as resistance. Price comes up halfway. See? So it fakes you out. Makes you think, okay, I can go short because this is where it is, but then you have this breakthrough over here. Alright? Now when price does that, you must think London has now been open for 15 minutes. So those buy orders come in. Now if you switch to the 30-minute, you'll see this way more clearly. Now this is, let me zoom in some more. Okay, so this is the tool that, it's like a fib tool, but I use the level on there called the 50% level, right? So I just use the 50% level because I want to measure this candle, right? I want to measure the opening to the close, right? and I want to get off on the 50% level. So if I set my sell over there for London, I go short, right? Put my stops above this last high, or that last week over there, which is about 28 pips. And then you see this huge area over here, this candle. I know price is going to come back here because why? Look, the price needs to fill this area. So it's leaving like a void. So without a doubt, price has to come and fill this area. So I would take my sell down to that week. Okay. And that week actually happened when market opened. So now do that. Close that up. Take that off. And now price place. Let's check this out. See? Hasn't hit my stop loss yet. Boom. Goes down. Boom. Boom. So there I've set a 28 pip, say 30 pip stop loss for a 215 pip. Guys, that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That's a 1 to 7 risk to reward ratio. Actually, 1 to 7.45. Just based off the 15 and 30 minute, right? And based off the fact that this is my fib that I'm using. Now, I still have my normal fib. This is just the fib that I use for US30. And then this is my other fib. I'll just change it, which I just use like you guys know. The normal fib, but this is just a fib that I created to measure 50%, how can I say, retracements. So one of the secrets over here is this. Let's forget about this perfect trade that just went our way. But the fact that you want to basically mark off your London, your vertical line. You want to mark off your London open, right? And the first 3 hours of London open, which is 9 till about 12. Now, if you just look at where the times that I've traded from London open first 3 hours, I've already bagged 280 pips for such a tight stop loss. So now the next thing for me to do is wait for New York open, which let me check, is at 2 p.m., right? So now I take a 2-hour break, take lunch or whatever. So now at 2 o'clock, that's my next level. And from 2 till about 6. So I look for, so they have already bagged 280 pips, right? On that setup. Sorry, 215 pips on that setup. So now that's done. Oh, just let me explain this again. So why did I measure this body? And why did I want to get in over there? Because US30, like double tops, double bottoms, that resistance, it doesn't work. It keeps taking people out. So what I did was I go to the previous candle before structure was broken. So this was the candle that led to the support being broken. And all I do is I just measure. Let's measure it like that. That's all. I'm just going to change my. So I use this. Change it. I call it the lollipop. Don't ask me why. Sorry, what did I do? Was it this candle that I measured? Yeah, it was. It was this candle. And then I said I place my stop. I get in anywhere over here, and I place my stop above there. That's why I was safe, right? It only came up to this. So just imagine I place my stop like that. It would have tapped me out and melted. So all I do is I look for the last high of the candle before this. So this candle is where I place my fib on. This candle over here, I look for the last high, and that's where I get in. So close to being stop hunted, but not. You see, I don't want to place my stops this high because then my profits drastically drop. So the thing with US30 is you wanna be precise. So you place your stops above the previous candle's high. use your measurement tool to get in over here, because you don't always get price spiking and going back to the open. Price normally reverses off this level over here. So having your stop this high is already securing you, but the fact that it spiked even here, it's Monday. Monday's price manipulated more than any other days. So now that that's done, we're gonna go back, or we're just gonna wait for price to now run through. So okay, so New York is about to open. Now we need to look at how we can catch an entry over here. Are we gonna go for a buy? Are we gonna wait? So what happens? You look again. You see this candle over here? You see these points? Low high, low high, sorry, low high, right? Price coming down. Who can guess what candle took out these low highs and basically broke structure? It was this candle over here, Mr. 2:30 in the morning. This green candle broke out and ran away from structure over here. So all I do is grab my fib, I measure body to body, right? And I know price is going to come down here because why? Buyers basically took over. It slightly pulled back, but we still need this order levels fulfilled. And because it's now approaching New York, I'm probably going to get my ping off this price, and then we're going to shoot up. So now what I do is I take my long position tool, I'll mark it up. Remember, the time's now ticking, 30 minutes before New York opens. So I want to get in over here. Let me see. Stops. Okay. So here we got a 50 pip stop. But now I'm going to place it over here because we need price fulfilled over this candle over here, you see? Because look here. This was resistance, support, support, broke support. So we need price to come down. To be safe, I'm going to move it down to my 50% like that. Right? So delete that. Cool. So now I'm all ready. Buy limits are set. I want to get in here. Guys, you can also do that. If you think it's going to come down a bit further, you can maybe stack entries for the first, how can I say, because this is 50% of the candle, 40%, 30%, 20%, 10%, that's the open. So you can maybe have like buy limits for the 50, the 40, the 30, right? With tighter stop losses like that. So let's just say we went in with a 30% or 40%. Okay, New York is about to open. Boom, triggers us in. Look at that wick. Hits us in. Bang. Buy limit goes live. Next move. Up. Still floating. New York's like first 2 hours just consolidation. Slightly up. Oh, and that's when we breathe that breath of fresh air. Like, oh, it's gone. So now what happens? Let's see. Pushes up. Oh, lovely. Take your stops. Move past entry. You can bank some pips if you like. Close 20%, 30% of your position. But let's see if we make it all the way up to where my TP is. Oh, look at that. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Is she still gonna make it? Oh no. Coming down again. Greedy me didn't close my trades. Oh wait, it's going up. Oh no, it's back down there. Oh shoot. Whew. Oh, break even. Right? Okay. So you see how close it came to take profit? It's not perfect, but you guys understand how you can use this to get in, because over here it's like 300 pips. To be honest, or if I saw price this close to my TP, I would probably start taking profits over here. I wouldn't want to wait for it to be hit, right? So that's London session, New York session traded. You've banked 500 pips for the day. Your day is done. It's done, it's done, it's done. Okay? So now